We've been told the same story for a century. The degree is the key. It's the gatekeeper to the middle class, the ultimate proof of merit. But what happens when the gatekeeper starts charging a toll no one can afford? Welcome to the era of the unsmart diploma. We're not talking about simple forgeries or diploma mills in the traditional sense. We're looking at a growing counterculture that views modern credentials as a bloated, overpriced currency and is looking for a way to short-circuit the system. Today, we're dissecting the business of selling rebellion in the form of a piece of paper. Why unsmart? Because the current system is marketed as smart. Smart tech, smart cities, smart degrees. But this counterculture argues that the modern university has become a bureaucratic machine, more interested in social signaling than actual skill. The sellers of unsmart diplomas, ranging from satirical artists to alternative accreditation, startups argue that if the official degree is just an expensive signal, why not buy a cheaper one? It's a direct challenge to credentialism, the belief that a person's worth is tied to their formal schooling. You have the satirists selling things like degrees in debt to highlight the absurdity of a $100,000 price tag. Then you have the pragmatists offering experience certifications that prioritize what you actually know over where you sat for 4 years. Here's where it gets murky. There's a thin line between a political statement and outright fraud. In the digital underground, the sale of unsmart diplomas is booming. Some buyers are desperate job seekers trying to bypass AI resume filters that ought to reject anyone without a bachelor's. For them, it's not a scam. It's a survival tactic against a broken algorithm. But for the sellers, it's a lucrative exploit of institutional trust. They are monetizing the fact that employers rarely verify the actual learning behind the paper, only the paper itself. By selling a counter-credential, they are essentially short-selling the value of higher education. This isn't just about cheating. It's a calculated bet against the entire system. Ultimately, the rise of the unsmart diploma is a symptom. It's what happens when the smart path becomes inaccessible or loses its perceived return on investment. When the cost of the real thing exceeds its value. A black market for the fake thing, or the alternative thing, is inevitable. We aren't just seeing a sale of paper. We're seeing the crumbling of a social contract. If a diploma is just a signal, maybe it's time we started looking at the noise instead. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.